Sinisterism is about finding the primal aspects of the left-hand path, primal in history, primal in the psyche, thus obtaining truth. Thomas Leroy.
Greetings, my friends, and welcome back to your dose of sinister heathenry. But for those new to the channel, I'm Thomas Leroy, founder of the International Left-Hand Path organization, the Sect of the Horn God. The sect is an educational foundation created to not only make those with a black flame aware of its glow, but to also restore the shadow aspects to the ancient gods by going deep into the past, not only historically, but also psychologically. For the primal depths of the psyche are limitless. So, if this sounds interesting, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to learn more, join the organization, the Sect of the Horn God, at the link down below. Thank you. The left-hand path is the path to self-deification, becoming your own God. Many of you are already aware of this, and I hope you know that once you're on the path, you're in for the long haul, and it takes years of deep contemplation of reading, writing, and ritual. But first you have to ask the question, what am I becoming? What is God? Not who is God, but what is God? Some think they're already there. You hear, I'm my own God. But what are they talking about? Most of those who say it have no idea what it means. They've repeated something they've read in a book. So again, I ask, what is God? From a Jungian perspective, God is not a theological proposition or a supernatural being outside the psyche. No invisible man in the sky. Jung didn't define God as a belief, but as a psychic reality. You hear that truth is God, the Logos. But in today's fucked up world, people say, my truth, all the time. Is that the same as your God? I hope not, because it isn't truth, it's a lie. It's a lie you tell yourself, an opinion you're trying to make true. Understand that truth is God, but God isn't the truth. Get it? But you may ask, if God is the truth within, but not my truth, then what the fuck? Okay, God is a symbolic expression of the deepest layers of the human psyche, an archetype of the self, experienced in dreams, myths, and religious traditions. The idea of God represents wholeness or completeness, uniting opposites like good and evil, masculine, feminine, conscious and unconscious. In the process of individuation, becoming one's true self or self-deification involves integrating these opposites, not unlike a certain symbol, if you know what I mean. From the Jungian perspective, then, is Baphomet a representation of God? God in his totality? Think about it. So to be your own God is to integrate all aspects of who you are, thus becoming a profoundly sound human being. But there's one part, a big part, of who we are that is often ignored and is rarely integrated. It's the first thing you notice when you gaze at Baphomet, the part that makes the Christians weep. There's something lurking in the abyss, something that will either save you or destroy you. It watches, it waits, it hungers. It's more than a metaphor. It's a thing of both madness and brilliance, of filth and flame. It belongs to you. Jung named it the shadow. We'll call it the beast. When you were a kid, you learned the difference between right and wrong. You learned to smile, to obey, to wear a clean mask. And all those aspects of you which did not fit within the family and the greater society at large, the rage, the lust, the defiance, the divine madness, was shoved down deep into the abyss. But nothing truly dies in the depths of the psyche. It waits, it evolves, and down in the dark, the beast feeds on shame, on repression, on silence. It grows fangs, and it will eventually visit you, where it will speak in your voice when you scream at the one you love, take your hands when you break what you swore to protect. It's that thing that gazes back at you in the mirror and whispers, "You are not who you pretend to be." Jung said the shadow is a moral problem that challenges the whole ego personality. To become conscious of it involves recognizing the dark aspects of the personality as present and real. But most do not want to become conscious of it, because to face it would be to invite madness. Thus, the vast majority choose the safety of the right-hand path, where there's a buffer between you and the beast. Some, like the New Age hippie types, think they can integrate the beast by meditating on it. If you do that, it'll just turn its back on you. So what do? You begin by saying to the beast, "You are me and I am you, and I will no longer look away." You repeat this over and over as you stare at the image of Baphomet, over and over like a mantra. "You are me and I am you, and I will no longer look away." But for most, truly accepting this is easier said than done. That's because the beast is ugly. It touches a nerve deep down inside, fear, dread. And if you're not strong enough and you keep staring at it, it will break you. So what do? You find the beauty within the beast, the power, because within it hides your creativity, unbound by shame, your sexual truth, raw and sovereign, your anger unholy and protective, your divinity stained with blood. The beast does not want to destroy you. It wants you to stop lying. And once you stop, truly stop, you will discover this truth. You are a cathedral of flesh, and at your foundation there sits a creature waiting to be recognized, integrated. And you recognize it, for it wears your childhood face, stretched out, bloody and distorted, for the child is the father of the beast. You are me, and I am you, and I will no longer look away. Integrating the beast is not to become pure, it's to become whole. In conclusion, my friends, to become whole is to recognize that the beast is a combination of the primal and the divine. And to fully become aware of your divinity is to embrace your darkness, for therein lies the beginning of your transcendence within the uncharted realms of dreams and nightmares. This is not enlightenment, this is sinister illumination. You do not ascend, you descend and bring light into the abyss. Until next time.